Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. That is an interesting energy. That is an interesting energy. What is that? What's with the nail biting? It's kind of like go eat some food. What's with the nail biting? Like anxiety stemming, like chewing the nails and go eat some food. I mean, it makes sense why this would come out. Yeah, it makes sense why this would come out the way it would. Oh, that is something else. What? Damn. What is the one more? I'll jump into this, Scorpio. What is the? Oh my gosh. That is something else. Who's fishing today? Flick and dip. Flick and dip. Who's fishing today? Jumping into this, Scorpio. What an energy. What, just to kind of say the least, there's such a nail biting experience taking place where I'm like, wow. It's like no. It's interesting. It's like this energy of no, not yet. Wait, hold on. Mixed with like impatience, mixed with not knowing, mixed with wanting to know. I mean, this is swirly. This is a very swirly energy, Scorpio. It's kind of like it makes me think of like the what's that snake's name from the Jungle Book? The one who kind of hypnotizes people with the swirling eyes. That's what this whole situation feels like. It's nail biter, but it's like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Right? Like energetically trying to like, I don't know what that is. Like I said, I use the example of fishing because who's fishing? Like whatever the situation is, it's like waiting for hook, line, and sinker. Like waiting for that hook to just snag or kind of like, what is that? Like just kind of sink in. It makes me think of like a fish hook blade. It's like shaped in such a way where you got the typical blade where it kind of curls up, and then on the backside it's got a hook. It's not serrated like a steak knife. It's like a hook blade to where it almost kind of looks like something you'd cut rope with. Kind of like you would hook it and it would cut a rope with it, or a string, you could say. It snips the string in like a hook, kind of like a scythe. The fish hook. Because I don't know what that is. Why am I kind of picturing Moby Dick? Moby Dick. Fishing whales is frowned upon. What's it called? Whaling? It's frowned upon. It's fucked up. I am looking at the Three of Swords here, Scorpio. I'm looking at the Three of Swords. That means there's an unfortunate and very painful realization taking place. A lot of this no biting energy is like it will all subside and it will all pass. But I don't know what all this is for. What you're kind of saying here is once again, it's like, I don't know why it's like, when you think of the example of fishing, it's like you go out there to catch a fish. Yeah, it's the potential. It's like, you know what? Are we going to bring home dinner or are we not going to bring home dinner? Are we going to have something to eat? We're not going to have something to eat. That's what it's about. It's kind of like the risk. You spend the time and the energy and the resources for the potential or chance to get more. I don't know what this is. Whatever this is, Scorpio, they're emphasizing like they are trying to literally, and I know it doesn't go hand in hand, but they're fishing for a bigger piece of the pie, and that's kind of weird. I don't know anybody who's had or eaten fish pie before. That something smells a little fishy. Something smells a little fishy in this situation, Scorpio. And you're a scorpion, so it can't, you're not a fish. But something in this situation feels fishy. What is going on here between who you are dealing with and what the two of you are up against? What is that? Someone is getting real itchy. Someone is getting real itchy. You are showing me the same energy as Cancer and Sagittarius. A little bit similar to Leo as well. There's the devil wanting to jump out. Oh, there's a Seven of Swords. What are you doing? What are you doing here, Scorpio? You're looking for a shortcut. This is a hack or a cheat code. What is that? What is that? You're looking for fast track. You're gambling. You're taking a risk, Scorpio. So that kind of lets me know and emphasizes, what are you trying to do? Who are you trying to bait? That's what I want to know. Who are you trying to bait? It's not energy of like This is so weird. I don't know if I haven't thought of this movie in a while. There's a movie out there called Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. And there's a scene in the beginning. Spoiler: there's a scene in the beginning somewhere where he's like, "Aren't you fucking tired of being broke?" And so the whole movie, if you haven't seen it, the whole movie is them trying to find like an easier, faster, cheap way, you know, get rich quick scheme or scam. Um, I'm not saying that's what's going on here, but fast forward in that movie, it doesn't work out. Cutting corners, looking for loopholes, trying to do something the fast and easy, but fast and lazy way doesn't work out. I saw this energy. This is that same energy that I just saw and read for Cancer. There's justice. I mean, geez, you know, at the end of that movie, yeah, they get caught. He goes to jail or goes to prison. In other words, they get found out because they get sloppy, they get messy, they leave traces, they kind of get cocky and arrogant, and they think like, no, 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 we'll never get found out. Um, there's a 5 of Pentacles. Kind of like, and of course, I forget. I think he does it. It's one guy, and he does it with like his 2 buddies, his 2 like gym buddies. Um, there's the World. They get caught, they get busted. That's the thing. Makes me think of Partners in Crime. What is that? The trail is too. I don't know what this is, Scorpio, but right here the trail gets too hot. Just to kind of throw that out there. So whatever you're doing, I probably recommend, and I say probably recommend because to each their own. Don't drop it. Walk away. Don't think about it. Like I had to tell Cancer, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't know why people are trying. I don't know why people are trying it with people. Like, don't you know everything gets found out? Like, don't you know that everything gets recorded? Don't you know that there's always an eye in the sky that kind of life, spirit, universe sees everything? Don't you know? If you don't know, now you'll know. In other words, in that movie, Pain and Gain, they thought someone was easy to kind of rob or steal or take from. They did. They were able to take so much from him, but what they didn't realize was who he actually was. Even though he was kind of one of those people that not a whole lot of people liked or got along with, everyone kind of thought he was like an asshole or a dick. Eventually, he comes across an agent, or he comes across forget who he was. Um, but all it took was just one little phone call, one little meet to be connected with the right person. And from that point on, it was just their downfall, and they didn't know what hit them. They thought just because they were able to get away with something very quickly meant they were completely off the hook. And what's interesting about that is they were fishing for a target, but yet they were the ones that were actually hook, line, and sinker. And before they knew it, they got caught. I don't know why the trail right here is too hot. And if you don't know what that means in police terms, um, it means they know. It means they're on to you. That's why the world's showing up. It's like, fuck it, abort, drop it, abort, it's done. Whatever this is, it's like, it's too, the tell is too hot. I don't know what this is. But someone's like, we need to fucking cool it. We need to find like a movie terms. We need to find a safe house. We need to lay low. I don't know what this energy is, Scorpio. What'd you play around with? Who'd you play around with? It always makes a good movie. Like, damn, you kind of, you connect with all the characters, all the roles, the whole story. You understand like why they do what they do, but then at the same time, the bad guys never get away. Never. Good always wins. And everything is always seen and kept track of. I don't know what this is. The way that this situation between the two of you starts off and the way that this situation ends is far worse than how it started. And it kind of sucks for me to have to give you this kind of message where it's like, damn, Scorpio, you're fucking up. I don't know how, I don't know what you're doing. But that's definitely what I see is like, you're fucking up. Like royally, and I mean royally. I don't necessarily know what this strategy over here is. What they say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. But what you're emphasizing is the end justifies the mean. You're willing to cut corners and look for loopholes and look for cheat codes and hacks and fast and cheap and easy and lazy ways to do things. And what you're finding out is, oh fuck, you fucked with the wrong, I don't know. You fucked with the wrong energy. You played around. You're about to find out. You played around. You're about to find out. A little more. That is a chunk. I mean, that is a chunk, and on top of that chunk is the devil. So, like I said, Scorpio, you played around. You played around. No risk, no reward. But don't gamble. Don't gamble against the wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong group. Wrong person. Don't do it. You are showing me the exact same energy that Gemini was showing me. And there's the tower. And that's why I say I wouldn't play around with that. As fast as that devil energy shows up of like, oh, challenge accepted, life is like, oh, bet. Wipe everything out. I don't know, Scorpio. I wouldn't play around though if I were you. That's crazy. That's a crazy energy. What comes after that? Yeah, you. There you are, Scorpio. You. What comes after that? Tower, death. I mean, damn. Damn, someone's like double down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You just don't know when to walk away. You don't know when to walk away. Look at this. Who's narcissistic and is holding a grudge or resentment? What is that about? I'm going to stop right there because who has time for that shit? Who has time for that shit? This is someone that's like, I'm going to settle the score. And it's like, what score? What score? That is crazy. That is crazy. Like you're too thick. Your head's too thick. Like you just ain't getting it, are you? You just ain't getting it, are you? Oh my gosh. I think I struck a nerve. I think I struck a nerve. Yeah. It is what it is. You're lazy. You're lazy. It makes sense. You're lazy. Nah, you're fucking lazy. You're lazy. I don't know what that is, Scorpio, but that is lazy. Lazy. That is like, hey, I got an idea. It's like what, like I said, it's like one of those get rich quick scams. Shouldn't do that. Not when the person knows. Goodbye.